First, we place this number here. Let's continue. This is a story from an ordinary person to $1 million. Everyone talks, everyone explains. Profit, loss, win, but only a few actually try. Here, the experiment is documented. Not after success, but during the attempt. From mistake to decision. From the beginning to the end. Why now? Because learning is the only step that comes before everything. And from here, the decision begins. At the beginning, I divided 24 hours of learning into 6 days so it would be realistic. I watched dozens of videos about wealth and how to make money. And today, I'm sharing the summary of what I saw from the perspective of an ordinary person. But pay attention. This video is not fully educational. I'm going through a personal experiment, not just talking. Before we continue, I'm not a millionaire, and I judge this content from the point of view of someone with $0 in their account. Despite the huge number of videos and all the how-to-get-rich methods, my goal wasn't to know everything, but to understand the experience and how they reached where they are. Today, my goal is not talking, but building a clear foundation to work on. Literally, this video is for me before anyone else. By observing their experiences, and from this moment on, I will build my own journey, step by step. And maybe, by the time you're watching this video, I've already started. Saving. Saving doesn't only mean money. It is divided into two main types. First, financial saving. This means setting aside a small portion of your monthly income before spending, not after. Its goal is to build financial discipline and create an emergency fund. But in my current stage, with a balance of $0, this type has limited impact because it assumes the existence of income in the first place. Second, time investment. And this is the most important point. Instead of saving money, I save time and convert it into an asset capable of generating income. By allocating 3 to 4 hours daily, working during them on a clear financial goal, without distraction or passive consumption. This is not just time management, it is time investment, because time can be transformed into a skill, then value, then income. The difference is simple. Financial saving preserves money, but time saving creates money. And at this stage of the journey, my real capital is time. Investment. After saving comes the second logical step, investment. Investment does not only mean money, it means deploying a resource you own today to create greater value tomorrow. Financial investment. This is the form most people know: stocks, currencies, projects, financial assets. But this type of investment requires capital, requires experience, carries direct risk. In my current stage with a balance of $0, financial investment is not a realistic option right now. Not because it is wrong, but because the timing is not right. Non-financial investment. And this is the true foundation at this stage. Instead of investing money, I invest in time skills, applied knowledge. This is called human capital investment. How does this investment work? Through learning a skill that is in demand in the market, applying it directly, turning it into a service or real value. This type of investment requires no money, has low risk, and its returns are cumulative. Despite all of that, I do not guarantee reaching $1 million because the path is not an equation nor a guaranteed outcome. But there is one thing I do guarantee: entering the real game. And here we move to the third step: smart execution. Execution does not mean blind work, but rather choosing the right battle, with simple tools at the right time. Smart execution means fast testing, low cost, and direct learning from the market. Scaling. At this stage, the goal changes. It is no longer completing a task or winning a deal, but rather building long-term value. How does scaling happen? Through building real relationships, entering larger projects, working with people better than you, and moving from solo execution to collective growth. When does scaling begin? As soon as a reinvestable amount is reached, that's when real scaling starts. Not when everything becomes perfect, but when the model proves that it works. But nothing is guaranteed. Even scaling does not guarantee success, does not guarantee $1 million. The only real guarantee here is patience, consistency, because relationships take time. Big projects are not built quickly, and compounded results do not appear immediately. Up to this point, everything was about learning, thinking, and building the foundation. But from now on, the talking ends. In the next episode, I won't talk about what should be done, but about what I will actually do. With simple tools, with a zero balance, and under completely normal circumstances. You'll see the first real decision, the first attempt, and the first test from the market. Not a perfect project, not a complete plan, but a real beginning from an uncomfortable starting point. From here, the numbers will appear, the mistakes will appear, and reality will speak. If it works, we'll know why. If it fails, we'll know why too. The next episode is not about motivation, it's about execution.